Have this feeling, haven't felt for so long. Took a hold of me and won't let go. I've been sleeping, caught me off my guard. Cause you're in my space and now I'm so. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me to open. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything. You are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my
I had to crack it open just a little bit.
Won't let you touch me, won't let you go to my head. Cause I know I'm dealing with the devil. But I'm standing with my heart in your hand. And I'm too deep into win this gamble. Pull me towards you and I cannot fight it. My head's underwater, I try to disguise it. Want you to hold me, though we haven't spoken. I need that something to get me open. Are only a shot away from me to be my everything. Cause you are only a shot away from me to be my everything.
He's getting drawn into the light. Hi, everybody. Happy Cruise Day Tuesday. Hello, nautical family. And I'm Nancy.
And I am, well, I was formerly Marshmallow Man, but now I've just got Stay Puft stuff here.
Oh, so
So
what's
got a
going
little
on
song.
with you guys? You guys, can you hear and see us? I'm going to assume, hopefully, unless you're screaming.
I can't
No
see
sound.
or hear us. No, I can.
Really?
Yeah.
What do you like? What do you hear? You know, if you're talking but you can't hear yourself?
Something like that.
Something.
Yeah.
Something's going on.
Yes.
I think that we have to say hello to a couple of raids that we have coming in. This is like the funnel flowing down to our live stream. There's Ocean to Ocean Travel and then the Naughty Cruiser travel vlogs, both of those
Oh.
live streams coming over to
Very
Nautical Nurse
much.
Nancy. So we
Yes.
appreciate each
Marshmallow
and
Man on
every
a
one
diet.
of you.
Yes.
You know, he's got actually a softer
It's
layer.
a pain in the neck. No, this is a sock over the. So I
So-
got one of these little socky
Anthony
things.
has recently gone through some cervical spinal surgery.
Spinal Tap,
Yeah, no,
Like the Rock Show.
No, not Spinal Tap.
like a John
Yeah,
Klaykowski
come
type.
forward, or is that uncomfortable? I don't know. Is that leaning too much? There he goes. No, come back. He is out. Wait, not that far. Don't hurt yourself. You guys, he's doing it again. Oh my word, he's terrible. Oh yeah. So he's still in recovery, but it's I think getting better. You seem to be sleeping better.
Yeah, mostly.
I get lots of people asking about how you're doing.
Yeah, doing good.
Yeah.
Overall. Some days are better than others. Neck's a little stiff. I mean,
You still have a thumb?
I have a thumb now.
Yes. Hi, Nancy
That's
Fields.
lobotomy? No, not a lobotomy.
Almost
Crazy.
a lobotomy. Crazy.
That would have
cat
been up
traveler.
here. I would have had like the, you just take this and put it up top.
Oh,
Yes.
Tom knows how you feel, Anthony. Oh
Yes.
my gosh. I see Danny D, the super supporter. Do we need to glue him
Yes.
to the chair? Maybe like,
No.
I don't know if we strapped him, he'd still be bouncing around. Danny D, thank you for being here. Hi, Masters Game. We hope recovery is going well.
It is.
You have lots of people thinking and praying for you and
me.
of you. No, for you. Hi, CA
So,
Cruiser.
yeah.
Hi,
No,
Kathy.
we're doing good.
And Kenneth Oakes and Wanda Chiquita Bonita.
I can only do 20 pounds lifting,
Yeah.
which was a little
20 to
difficult this
30.
weekend.
Yes. So we can talk about that. I see Eric Party on the Seas.
Oh.
He's got the
Sound
flamingos.
is loud and clear, Kenneth Oakes
Thank
says.
you. You sure you can hear me? I have to save my voice. Megs and
Yes.
C's. Hello.
Daily dose
sweetie.
of the Bible, KGV.
Oh, Kenneth
If it was good enough for
Oakes.
St.
Love
Paul, it's
that.
good enough for me.
I love that. I love how everybody is saying hello. I really do love this cruising community. I like the positivity and civility and support that we give each other. So that's some of
Yes.
my favorite parts of being part of this cruise community. Hi,
Yes.
Jamie. Will
We are
hi.
not neutral, we are positive.
That's right. Positivity. Julie Amos, you get to cruise soon. So many of this cruise community
Yeah,
get
Julie
to
Amos, I
cruise
am doing
very
okay.
soon.
For the
You're
most
being your
part.
silly self, so you must be doing pretty
Actually, a
good.
little bit better than that because I don't have the chronic pain. So I've actually got more energy overall.
Watch out.
mm,
That's all I can say.
Trying to get a motorcycle. I don't know if she's going to let me.
Oh
though.
my gosh. I think the surgery has
Help
awakened.
me here.
Look at this.
Everybody, tell me the benefits of getting a motorcycle, please.
Oh,
I want to go back.
don't. No. Oh my word. Please don't support Anthony.
That's how I
with
got
this.
to this
Please
situation. I want to
don't
go back.
support him. Oh, Wanda says, I think surgery has awakened the squirrel in
No, the
Anthony's
squirrel
head."
was always there. They
D.
tried to
Adams.
medicate it, but it didn't work.
Hey, D. Adams. Cheers
Yes.
to you. I think
It's
I've
more
missed.
like a groundhog
Oh.
digging its way and burrowing it.
Oh
in.
dear. I think that we have missed some of the mod squad. I know that Anthony Simone is here.
Okay.
And hello, Anthony. Thank you
Hello.
for being here. Carlin for the win. Carmen. Oh,
Carmen.
how fun. Oh,
Yeah.
and J&N Travels, as I just showed. And Kathy L. Oh, you guys, I try to catch everybody. The Naughty Cruiser travel vlogs. So if you haven't, just check out his background for the live that he did. Just no. You're not supposed to be turning.
Oh,
No,
this is
you're
our
supposed to
background.
look at his background for the live
I
stream.
know, but they're sharing. He's sharing the
It's
same
the
thing.
same one. It actually really made me happy.
The
I
difference
love it.
is this is real
How do you know that's not a screen that you're tapping? You
because you
could
see
be.
my hand go through it.
I really loved it. I think, Mike, you should always have my background, please. You know,
Yes.
you got
You
Fun
can't
Ship
do
Freddy
this
and a boa.
on his background.
And then you have Captain Hudson.
Play with the danglies.
So I'll tell you what, one thing about working full time that I don't love is that I don't get to be part of all the live streams. I have to catch some of the replays, like Emma's cruises. I used to be able to catch her live streams all the time, and now the full time work is upon us. But I'm adulting, so
Adulting.
Instead
At 25, I'm adulting.
I'm deciding to adult. Hey, David Brandy's excursions. Hello. Oh, Scotty McNeil.
Hello, Scotty.
But you know, Mike, I didn't mean that for anybody
Scotty.
out here. Scotty,
Where are you going with that,
I
baby?
wasn't. I was saying, but they are
yeah.
fillers that you
J&N
shouldn't
Travels
be
is
using.
Hey, Jan.
So, oh man, Mike from I almost called him John because J&N is John and Nancy. So I got that in my head
That's
now.
John and Nancy.
Yeah, John and Nancy.
Oh, hello.
She's got the same name as me. So maybe I should
It's a
call
good
you
name.
John now.
No.
What should I call you? Just don't call you late for dinner. Hi, Rhonda B. Oh, I think I already said hello. Hello. See the world with Chris and
Yes,
everybody.
Chris, I do have a different color collar. It's not really. It's the same thing. It's
It's just
secretive.
a cover. It's
one of those-
super
So what I
soft.
found was the sock material that they put in underneath casts. I found a whole roll of it. I got like a big old roll of it. Later on, we'll go TPing somebody's house with sock material.
No, we won't,
But-
because it won't disintegrate like
It's
TP.
like a couple hundred feet of it.
Oh no. We can use that for all the times we break our body.
We can stick squirrels and have them run through it,
John
like
B,
little tubes.
hello. Thank
Anyways,
you so
yeah,
much.
so I got that around here because it's a lot more comfortable than the scratchy stuff underneath here, especially when you get the whiskers.
Yeah.
You're itching like a bear.
How's the healing going though underneath?
Good.
The cut is starting
I won't
to
show
fasten.
everybody because it's a little bit like people get squeamish about wounds and stuff, and it's really not that bad. It really so the bruising is all healed up.
It's its alternative head, in case you really wonder.
This
That's
is
the joke.
Spearhead too. If you know.
Do you see who's here? Sharon at Sea
Oh,
Travel.
hello.
Hey, Sharon and Jamie.
Yes, hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you.
Been
of
praying for
course.
Jamie too. With
Absolutely.
his surgery that
Jamie
he went
had
through.
surgery. He had to have it first because he had, it was a competition.
Yes.
So of
He
course,
had to be first.
he's the old,
I'm okay
part
with
of
that.
the OG.
Yeah,
Sharon and Jamie
is.
are the OGs, and
Yeah.
we're kind of following behind. We're not worthy. Love you guys. Love you guys so much. Oh my
Yes.
gosh. Danny needs his energy. Oh, love it.
Yes.
Oh, Nancy feels so excited to be on Celebration.
Yes.
Oh, Nancy.
Are you on Celebration right now, Nancy?
I don't know if she's going to be
Celebrating?
on Celebration soon. I'm not sure when, but I think they're going very, very soon, actually.
Yes.
Celebrating
the celebration.
And Kelly Madison is
I
in
like
the
Kelly
house. Hi,
Madison.
sweet Kelly. Oh my gosh. She went on the girls'
Kelly
cruise.
Madison's here.
Yes, you're right. Kelly.
So it's Party on the Seas.
Yes, Eric. Eric did not go on the girls' cruise, although
Good.
I really would have liked to see Eric in a skirt. Eric, would you do
Hey.
that for me? I mean, like
You can wear skirts to the DMR though, I
DMR.
think. MDR.
What are you talking about? Hello, Bill Leach from Smyrna, Georgia.
Hello, Beach.
The beach.
Bill Leach. That's
I'm like, that's another channel.
to the brain.
That
Disconnected tonight.
is Mike
He's
and
just
Betsy.
gone.
They got the beach, please. They always call everybody beaches. Hi, Pam. So good to see you. Who has been on the Celebration? Asked Nancy Fields. We have, in fact, we have the inaugural sailing book. We love the Celebration. It is big,
Everyone's
though.
here.
So
Pam said hi to everyone.
oh,
Hi, everyone.
that's so nice. Everyone is here. I love it. Oh my gosh. See the world. Chris is having another pain block on Friday and may be getting a Reactive 8 implant. So Laura can
Ooh.
just push it and she can just get you to shut up or something. Is that
No.
to activate you? No.
It's activate.
This is-
Reactivate.
Okay, this is nurse humor. I'm sorry, this not trying to be insensitive, but sometimes nurses can be some of the least sensitive people in the world.
Let
but
me just tell you this.
Okay, we're not
If you have a
that
wound,
insensitive.
you better have lost at least 2 pints of blood, have an arrhythmia going on before you can even go to
Oh
urgent
my
care.
gosh.
Forget the ER. That's just urgent
Oh,
care.
look at Naughty Cruiser is in our kitchen getting a drink. Y'all want something? Oh,
Yes.
do you need some water, baby? He's right here. Hey, Mike. Hey.
Hey.
Oh, Lord. Yeah. I think that's specifically like ICU bred nurses. Specifically, you need
ICU
to be very, very ill in order to get attention from us ICU nurses. Alice Lugo is in the house, and tonight at Mike's the Naughty Cruiser Travel Vlogs at his live stream, I called Alice. I said, "Hello, Eddie," and
Drag Freddy.
I said a wrong name. Now I can't even remember what I called
I can't
Alice.
remember what she said either.
Oh,
And I wasn't
man.
even there.
It was terrible. And then
I mean,
I
it's
said,
hard.
"Who the heck is Alice?" Remember that song?
Yes.
It's a little naughty song. It has some words I won't say in it, but yeah, we learned that on Adventure of the Seas in the pub with the singer. Oh, he was
It was a
just
Tuna of the
excellent.
Sea event.
It was so good.
It
Tina
was.
and Rick Spencer, hello, welcome. Okay, well, what I was
Adulting is overrated.
Crazy Cat Traveler says
That's my-
adulting is overrated.
That's my dishwasher.
Oh man, if you can afford that, boy, then you can afford some cruises. So when do you get to retire, and are you looking forward to it? Oh, David Smith, hello, David in the
Yes.
house. Yes, we are
No,
looking forward to
And
it.
yes.
And What?
The answer is first
When
no.
do you get to retire? No, not yet.
No, just not
Years
even.
away, but
Yes,
that's
I'm looking
okay.
forward to what I'm not doing.
Yeah, but we have other
Looks
things.
like I'm working
you know.
till at least I'm 92.
Well, maybe 85, 95, somewhere around there.
You hear this?
Yeah. That work
Why
gets
would I
in
have
the
to work
way
that
of
long,
cruise
baby?
feeds,
Just
right?
let everybody on. Why would I have to work that long?
To give me all my treasures. No, I
What
don't
are all
know.
the treasures that you would want?
All the cruises. All the cruises. That is not. No, let's look at our budget. I'm sure there's things we could trim. Oh man. Alice, what
There
did I
is
call you?
food,
I'm so sorry I called
electricity,
you the wrong
heat,
name on Mike's vlog on
house
Mike's
payment.
live stream. Richard
Do
Von
you know how much cruises you
Marin.
can get for a house payment?
Oh man, we're talking over each other again.
No, I know.
Two
it's okay.
separate conversations going
Yeah,
on
just-
here.
It's what is that? ASRM or ASR?
No, it's not ASRM. It's
It is.
AD,
You put the
ADHD.
headphones on, you hear her in one ear and me in the other
That's
ear.
called
And then
stereo.
you know what it's like in the car.
Oh Lord, I'm sorry, you guys. I do have a topic of the night, but we may
We
or
think
may
we do.
not get there.
We may not.
Z's Gaming and Show and Z's Gaming and Home Theater Channel. Hello.
Instead of a motorcycle, I should get a Nissan GTR or a Corvette now.
Instead.
No,
Yeah.
they're just not the same.
Yeah,
I'm
I
sorry.
think they sound safer. I do think they sound
Kawasaki,
much safer.
KZ750 Turbo.
Oh, lots of Nancy's now. I love all the Nancy's. Nancy
Saw
Fields,
Moto
Nancy
Guzzi
and
Carbon
John.
6. Now that's a
We're
bike.
definitely having our own conversations. Hello,
Hello.
Mercy Rodriguez and Lorenzo. Kimbo's cruising. All right, I got to keep on coming down to the bottom of
Yes,
the
Megan of,
screen. I'm
Megan of
working
the
on
Sea.
it.
No, Megan of the Sea.
Megs and C's.
Megs and Seas. Okay.
So Nancy took his head and
Megan of the
reattached
Sea.
it. Oh,
You could just be one of the Tuna of the Sea family. So, yes, no, you didn't just reattach it. Put that up there. No, no, you didn't just take my head and attach it. Right? It's a Red Dwarf thing. Spare head number 2. Anyways, go ahead.
yes. I think we've talked about Red Dwarf and British humor and their shows. Crazy Cat Traveler said, Squeamish Party of One right here. And Julie used a stocking cover for the cast, the same reason. Oh, and that skin in there, it gets so itchy and it's so gross. Oh my gosh, I had 2 quarters stuck in my cast when I had my wrist cast on for sure. Oh, had to try and go and one up Anthony. LOL. Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Always trying to be at the top.
He did. He always does because he's just that much better.
Well, Rhonda B, fellow nurse,
Yes.
Sharon is also fellow nurse, doesn't get squeamish around wounds, doesn't get squeamish.
Wounds,
Can't
bodily
really-
fluids.
Bodily fluids, all the gross stuff. We can talk poop at the table. all the
No, settle down.
what are these?
Settle down.
Those are the higher beings. All
Yes.
those qualities. Those are the ones you really strive
Settle
for.
down.
Hi, Michelin, spoiled mama. Hello, and Debbie Shotguns. Hello, good to see everybody here. Let's see. If I had to one up you, it would be for freshening up, but I'm already extra. You are extra fresh, Wanda. I love that. Oh, David Brandy's excursion says we missed the celebration. Had a blast 2 weeks ago. Oh, David
Good.
Brandy, and they finally
Who
got
watched the
some
dogs?
comments coming out. Oh, they only have one doggy.
I know. Who said who watched the
The
dog?
sweet little boy who's
Yeah.
full of energy. I want to find out how he's doing.
Yes.
Sue O'Connor in the house. Sherry Awesome Sunsets. I know I'm saying hello to everybody and it's taking so long, but just bear with us. We'll get to a topic here. PSV. Hello, Paul.
Hello.
Oh, Embarkation Nation. Oh my gosh. Thank you everybody for being here. I'm going through the chat as fast as I can possibly go.
It works.
I'm trying.
Works for me.
Wait, when you have a job as serious as a nurse all the time, you figure you got to have humor in there when you can. It is a coping mechanism. It's
Why she
kind of
has
like
me.
MASH, it's definitely like that MASH-esque. And I didn't really understand that until
What,
I
like
got
potatoes?
into the business. No, MASH, the da 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 da. You know that MASH. Da da da
It's
da
a
da
song.
da da.
What song is this?
Da 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 da. All right, I'll stop singing. I'm sorry, you guys. That's what I do with songs, even with lyrical songs that have actual lyrics to them. I pretty much just hum them and fill in my own lyrics. I Definitely
the music minor, too.
Jennifer tries that. I am the music minor. I'm not major, and I'm yes, I'm
the nothing.
oh, whatever. Oh, Chrissy for Food says that she's on a 5-year plan to retire. I can't wait. We could talk about that a little bit.
Yeah.
Who's gonna
Dishwasher came with the apartment.
Oh, nice. And I'm paying for it.
Okay.
Rent's going up 160 next month. Oh my gosh,
Ouch.
crazy cat traveler. Doesn't it feel nowadays?
I was thinking like somebody in your kitchen just washing.
Yeah, she hires her own. Maybe the cats are trained
The
too.
cat- Oh,
They
hey,
got enough.
gotta put that
fur
on YouTube.
them,
Gotta
you
help
know?
us all out.
I'm Mega. Hello from suburban Chicago. And Daniel Fields in the house. I want to know if you're retired, do you cruise more? If you're looking forward to retirement, are you planning to cruise more? What's retirement as Crazy Cat Traveler? Oh my gosh, that's a question I want to ask here as long as we're talking. I do have other things to talk about. You can keep on driving it. Go down to the bottom. It says the hashtag Daniel Fields.
Daniel
How
Fields.
long ago was that?
Yeah, Daniel Fields.
9:17. Hey, we're not that far behind.
Daniel
Oh.
Fields has it right. It's hi WANDA.
Are you talking Canada?
Yeah.
I mean, we were just talking about how I've taught Wanda Northern speak, so she can, yeah, you betcha. You just keep saying that.
Yeah, you betcha.
Yes, Jamie Wilhite, no motorcycles. Jamie says no motorcycles. Jamie Wilhite, thank you, girl. Thank you, because I want him alive. He's not allowed to even, go to the great beyond before me. I'm selfish like that.
That's actually a brand.
So
No
it's one of those.
motorcycles.
Oh, see the world with Chris. We're going to
North
go right
motorcycles.
by your comments about which ones he could get. And how we cruise. Oh, Button and Julie are in the
Hello.
house. Hello. Good to see you. I still don't know quite how you got your name Button, but
I'll go there. Okay.
Lori
need to know.
Montanaren.
They're on the phone, so they can't take. That's fine.
Lori and Richard are both here, and their name means of the eagle. I'll never forget it. I'll never ever
Of the
forget
eagle,
it. Oh man, it was.
We missed somebody, didn't
whoa! I don't know. I was just saying.
yes,
but
that's okay.
that's what I was. I swear he doesn't listen to me as I'm talking.
What?
He's just like, I miss somebody.
Who are
Kona's
you
doing
talking to?
good. Oh, says David Brandes. Kona's doing good. That's their
Yes.
dog.
Good.
He had his own vacation as well.
Oh, good.
The da 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 da
Yes.
da da song.
Yes. Yes.
The circus show. That's a show that is in
You know the words.
that central theater, and I'm good without seeing it again. I think I might just be a bystander, but I mean, I liked it, but I don't know that I need to see that again. I actually want to see more of the theater shows.
See, I
I'm kinda
can't hear
crazy
that
like
MASH
that.
song without hearing the words. So.
Mobile there. Thank you,
Yes.
Michelan. It's 4077 MASH Mobile
Now,
Army Surgical Hospital. I have that humor. I get it.
Michael and
And it's
Michelan,
sarcasm.
do you know what their sister MASH unit was? That's a key MASH question.
Oh, 4077. It was 9211. No, I don't know. I don't know what it was. So, all right, I'm trying to get to the bottom.
But do you know the words to that MASH
Kelly
song, too?
retires June 16th, the day after our anniversary. Kelly, that's so
Kelly! I
exciting.
think you said Holly.
Oh,
You
getting
said
so
You
close.
said Holly, I think.
No, Kelly.
Okay.
Kelly,
Okay.
not Holly.
I don't
Holly's
know.
going on Alaska. Holly, our friend Holly Ayers with the good hair,
Oh.
she's going to Alaska very, very, very soon.
Nancy Fields, my baby Wicked, is still not
Not
out.
100% on thyroid meds. Poor guy missing hair.
Oh.
Oh, Nancy. Oh, I'm so
Yeah.
sorry. You guys have had
Yeah,
such
missing hair gets into that
loss.
whole.
Oh.
That gets into their self-esteem, not having
Look at
hair.
Crazy Cat says,
It's
oh,
like
I
the
wish.
cone of shame.
Did you see what Crazy Cat said while I'm taking a sip here?
Yeah, right. Come
Read
on,
it.
we got. I wish I could train my cats to do the dishes.
I have to take a swallow, so
Yes.
you have to fill in. where I-
Oconomowoc motorcycle group. I wish I could. So she's saying motorcycle group.
Oh, OMG. Okay.
Yes, motorcycle group.
No,
Yes.
that is motor group.
Oconomowoc motorcycle
No,
group.
motor group. That's
Yes.
much, much easier to say.
Motorcycle.
So look at that. Brian only has 1,751 days till retirement. You
Wow.
got this.
We got that one nailed down.
You know, what I do not like, and Crazy Cat kind of talked about it.
A lot of things.
We the price of everything lately is
yes.
extreme, and like it's really, everything is getting so expensive.
Taken by my head now.
I just,
You don't see the gut.
man, we have our own qualms about or worries. I have my worries about how we're going to afford cruises if we got to be able to eat, but we're going to
We'll
just
work
keep
for
on
cruise.
enjoying cruising when we can. That's for sure. Oh, Cruising for Food said, I plan to cruise less, but I still want to do land vacations when you retire. Oh, very nice. Okay. I sent back. Oh, I just went back to work for cruise money, says Jamie. Oh, Richard said, we are cruising more. Richard and Lori, they are living the land travel life plus the cruise life. They just drive their home to wherever they cruise.
The reality to this cruising is I envision that cruising prices are going to remain the same for the next 10 years. It's just port fees and gratuities are going to go through the roof.
Wanda, you can't tell me that. No ice skating for Nancy. That's much safer than motorcycles. Much safer. I mean, I just ruined one part of my body.
It doesn't look like the English.
Oh, should Nancy ride separate or with me? Says, Dave and Brandy's excursions. Oh my gosh. What did you, David Smith wants us to know, what
do we do for Mother's Day?
Hey, we had a very eventful weekend. Thank you for asking, David Smith. So, and this alludes back to what we were going to talk about with your lifting.
Retiring?
No, way back to the beginning of our live stream. The lifting restriction. So we moved our oldest daughter to an apartment
closer to her.
Yeah, closer to her medical college that she's going to school. So
got a good deal on it.
Naomi is going for anesthesiology assistant and doing really well. Yeah, it's certified anesthesiology assistant. It's very similar to like a nurse anesthetist. So, and those are actually called CNAs, which is different than certified nursing assistant, like by a lot.
CNAs.
So the nurse anesthetist and the anesthesiology assistants, they're like very similar. Anyway, we moved Naomi to her apartment that is right by the medical college. I'm sorry, I had to brag on my daughter just a little bit, because it's very exciting. And she really has a nice place that is close by that. Oh, Sharon says.
Oconomowoc Motorcycle Group. Jamie keeps saying he wants a motorcycle.
No, don't do it, Jamie. Don't do it. What do you think, Sharon? Are you with me? United Wives in promoting our husbands to stick around and not leave us. Oh my gosh. Oh, it's terrible. Terrible, terrible. Man, I should have worn shorts today. I'm like totally too hot. But Mother's Day, I just enjoyed being home, actually. Really, really loved it.
Wanda went to Buc-ee's for Mother's Day.
Yes, Wanda has a video out there on what she did for Mother's Day. So check it out, you guys.
Didn't Gary go there too?
And Jamie from Sharon at Sea is showing the Bromania. So starting to show that series. You guys, there's so many fun videos. Wanda has shown the whole Girls Just Want to Have Fun series. I'm still working on Vloggers Extravaganza. I have a few more cruise ports to do. I'm in Roatan. I'm just finishing up from our excursion in Roatan. This full-time work again, it cuts into the editing life, but I'll get there. I have perpetual hope that I'll catch up somehow with the videos. But yes, I hope that everybody enjoyed Mother's Day and got to talk to their mom and got to wish their mom a good Mother's Day, or maybe remember their mom and think about some special times that they had being raised and growing up. So, Cruising for Food said, this is the explanation. When she met Brian from How We Cruise, she said, "You're cute as a button," so the name stuck. I love that. That's better than pushing buttons. It's a nice.
I do that.
That's such a sweet story. Are you sure that's a story, Wanda? I wanted it to be a little naughtier than that. Is that bad of me? Oh, Debbie, here, can you read this? And I'm going to put on the fans. I'm sorry. Is that okay? Do you mind if I put on the fans? Okay, I'll be right back.
We retired 5 years ago and definitely cruise more. We've been on 2 already this year, and we'll be going to Alaska in July. We love retirement. Why is she not back?
Oh, I'm trying.
I read it, and she's not back
I'm
yet.
slow. I'm sorry.
I'm gonna hijack this, guys. Now.
Oh no.
So let's just see what else we got going on here.
What are you doing?
Who else is with me on the motorcycles?
Oh no.
Because she left.
Why
All
are
right.
these fans not going
Yes.
faster?
Yes. So Daniel Fields, we
Oh.
lost so many friends to Harley crashes. Now our
Oh.
traffic is high, but your traffic is not light. Well, the thing is I've been
Thank you, Daniel Fields.
traveling for
Yeah.
motorcycles a long time. Only really been in one crash, and that's all I will ever be in. Because on my next one,
Because you're not getting another one. Jennifer Chandlin. Oh, Moonshine Jennifer in the house.
Hello,
Oh, look at there. Hey Siri, what was Matt? What was it? It's the 8963rd. Is that it? Did you know that?
Yes.
What?
Here's an answer
What?
from
Oh, my Siri's going off.
Are you serious?
That is
Yeah.
really, oh my word. That's
Shut up, you.
scary. Oh, I'm sorry if I set off your guys' series. Oh, that's crazy. 80.
Yes. Oh, by the way, that's a great thing. If you ever go over to a friend's house
yes,
and you ever
suicide
want to
is
know
painless.
something,
Mm.
just walk into the house and yell at this at the top of your lungs. Hey, Alexa, buy 2 tons of corn and confirm the order.
Why in the world?
Because it'll order it.
No, don't do it. Look at that. You got so loud there.
I'm
He
trying to
really
get to-
was
I'm
excited.
trying to get to the Alexas in the room.
Oh, I know exactly. He's naughty. He's so naughty. Will G said, "Suicide is painless" is the name of the
Yes,
song.
exactly.
Yes,
That is the song. And when
but
you've heard it, that's the thing of it.
don't do it. Don't do it. Oh,
8063rd. It's the 8063rd, not the 8963rd.
but that's
8063rd.
that song is stuck in my head. Da da la la ma head. Oh, Chris, you're so funny. Oh,
Anthony, just get a sidecar.
Oh,
Yeah, but you can't
man.
ride a sidecar at 60 miles an hour down the road without the motorcycle.
Oh, Daniel. Hannah is usually the guest on our show. Our guest host is usually Hannah because she's still with us.
Still with us.
But Naomi
We like her.
is her living
She's one of my
arrangements
3 favorite
changed
kids.
up, so
3 or 4.
it's going to be much better in the
my
long
4th
run. So Derek,
Get a
Newman,
trike, Anthony. No, I can't. My knees keep hitting the
I
the
think not
handlebars.
at all.
They keep hitting the handlebars. They're just a little too
He
small.
means a different kind of trike. He means the safer kind. I don't think any
I don't
of
know what
that.
those are.
Thank you, Sue. Congrats to
Yeah, they have
Naomi.
2 wheels.
Derek Newman says, I only take
Or
one.
one.
Here, read that and I'll take another sip.
Yes, I only take 1 cruise a year, but when I retire, I hope to be able to take 2 a year.
2 is a nice number. Really nice. You get time to like look forward to it, plan it,
Yeah.
and look at like possibilities, excursions, and all that. Don't do it, Jamie, says Wanda. Get a Porsche. Oh my gosh. And Kathy L. Nobody is in line. Not many people are in line with your motorcycle ploy. No motorcycle. I mean, I don't think so.
That's okay. Not a lot are in for the skeet shooting off the
Anthony
back of the deck.
loves to push buttons. Actually, I think more people would be into skeet shooting than you getting a motorcycle. Oh, Mike gave you a 2024 Road King. Just
Yeah.
saying.
I actually, like I said, I saw a Moto Guzzi Carbon 8. That's just great.
Rob isn't free. Don't leave a man unattended at a computer. Rob and Jan can cruise. Oh my gosh, that's great. Oh, look at Z show says
Anthony is
Nancy is the
Anthony is a
boss.
Oh, I read that the wrong way.
We can't fit that much corn in the van, says Rob and Jan can cruise. I love it. Oh my gosh. Yeah, Jennifer. Oh my Lord. Jennifer worked on ambulance duty. Too many accidents, cleaned up too many of the non-good ones. I can't
Yes.
even imagine. Jennifer, much love to you because I can't even imagine.
This I get, Crazy Cat Travel, and this is why I started unplugging my Google Mini during the chip show.
Right? Terrible. Well, I didn't even
Exactly.
expect like
John.
reading a comment to set off my Siri. I have to like stifle how I say that. So let's, it's well beyond halfway into the live, and we've been just shooting the breeze about
We love
motorcycles.
connecting with
I
you
mean,
guys.
like, oh my gosh,
No,
you
we're
guys.
talking about 2 tons of corn. Man,
Daniel just swearing here.
that's just great.
Oh man. Oh yeah. Daniel said if the skeet shooting wasn't so freaking loud, I'd be all
It's
in.
about as loud as a Harley, I think. So it's,
I'd be okay with the skeet shooting over. I'd
And the
rather
Harley.
have that over the Harley. But Harley is right out of Milwaukee. Man, you can hear them going past our
Yes.
highway.
Rolling thunder.
All of that. But I wanted to just finish
yes,
up.
Brian from Howie Cruise. That is my. I am trying to get this started again. They used to skeet shoot off of the back deck of the ship during cruises, and that they stopped it. They also used to let you putt golf balls out there until somebody started getting concerned about all the fish eating golf balls.
Well,
Who knew?
the poor flying fish. Oh, have you guys seen flying fish on a ship? I
Saw
love.
them just the other day on the road.
Oh, that's not flying
They
fish.
flew
honey.
all the way.
Those are raccoons. That's when you hit too many raccoons. Oh, it's raccoon season. Boy, you got to swerve on the highway because
It's like
there's-
dodging. It's like
there's so many
woo.
like that have been hit already, sadly.
Right,
but I
yes.
mean, it's out there. Bone Tired Travelers, hello, welcome in. Sherry from Cruise Tips TV turned on her Siri just once, saying her own name. I love that. Oh, that's too
That
funny.
happens.
Oh my gosh.
It is.
Golf balls don't float.
Oh, they don't.
Oh man, I want to bring back
Well,
the
who knows?
the
There's
hot
octopus down there that want to play golf, and who's going to get them the balls down there?
They cannot make their own balls. Wanda says, I want to bring back the hot guys feeding me grapes on a cruise ship. I think that was in
When
your
was
dream,
that?
Wanda.
What was that? Wanda?
I don't know. I think that she
I never saw
definitely-
that even on the Love Boat.
Oh, see, Rob and Jan Can Cruise have seen flying fish. They love seeing flying fish. They're constantly having to move to not be eaten by the fish below or the birds above. I
Mhm.
love how they
I wonder if they're
soar.
tasty.
And they soar and they soar and they
Mhm.
soar. I used to get the golf balls in the bottom of the pond to sell to the golfers, says Chris.
That works
So
too.
we're caught up. Hashtag bottom. Oh, yay. That means we
When
can
did-
talk a little about
This is like the first
chat.
time in 2 years we've been at the
I
bottom
have
of the
worked
chat.
on it. Oh, D. Adam
First
said,
time.
look at, we're almost there. D said, I thought that they could make golf balls out of fish food.
Oh, that would work, too.
Yes, right?
Skeet-
Or like
Clay, the pigeons too.
which one? Where? What?
Yeah, this one here.
Which one?
Yes. Are
Are
you
you
calling me
a
a
liar? No, we're just saying you were dreaming and maybe you were living vicariously.
Not
in
even
your
on the
dreams.
Love Boat. I
I
mean, if
know.
anywhere they were going to put it, they would have David Hasselhoff on a bench rubbing somebody down. That would have been the shot, but they didn't do it. Not even on the Love Boat.
Oh my gosh. Oh, Kelly asked how Brad was. Brad, if you guys don't know, Brad, it has been a little figurine that Kelly brought. She brought a bunch of little figurines. They each have a name on their little Speedo, on the bum of their Speedo, and they hang from the glasses. Brad has been very good, but he's not on my glass. I'll have to get Brad on the next live stream.
Yes.
I definitely need to do that.
See the world
So-
with Chris says that's because Nancy skipped all the pro motorcycle content.
Nope.
You're right, Chris.
Bad.
You're right.
Bad. Look at hashtag believe with grapes.
I believe.
Oh, Wanda, I love you.
I'm telling you,
Oh,
it's not going to be Jason Momoa. It's going to be
it's-
David Hasselhoff.
what it
today.
is. You know what it is? It's those. It's the loggers. What are they called? The
lumberjacks?
Lumberjacks.
I'm
yes.
a lumberjack and I'm okay. I work all night and I sleep all
Oh,
day.
Lord, hi.
Uh.
Hello, life is good today. Hi, Ronnie and Elma. Welcome to the crazy chat. Oh my gosh. Look at Sue. Let Wanda have her fantasy. It's good for her.
Hey, we all need a hobby.
Oh, but she gets pregnant too quickly. That poor Wanda will just be pregnant all the time. Oh
What are you
Lord,
talking
that's
Oh, yes.
Wanda's bitch. She's in the hot tub. She said, "Oh, I think I've been pregnant 5 times now." Anytime Wanda gets turned on, she gets pregnant. She's
Mhm.
funny. I love it. Oh, see, Danny D. Hashtag no motorcycle for Anthony.
No.
Thank you, Danny D. Thank you,
Yes,
thank you,
no.
thank you. Ooh, Daniel Fields and Nancy Fields are on the celebration this week.
Life
Oh.
is good today's here.
I know.
Woo!
I just said hi to Bonnie and Alma. What? going on? I don't even understand. Oh, grapes are good for the baby. Wanda, I'm sorry, you guys. I am trying to
It'll
reel
be
it
David
in.
Hasselhoff.
I am really honestly trying to reel it in so we can talk about something. I mean, we kind of have been trying to kind of circle
Okay, what are we
around
talking
cruising.
about here?
I was going to
What
finish.
was the topic tonight?
All right, the topic.
We're like 40 minutes into this thing, and we haven't even touched
It
what
was
the
just
topic is.
General cruise chat.
All we
so
heard
I
about
guess
was retirement.
Oh, look at Will. Will has. Wait, what happened? Ah, it skipped. Will. It was a pro. You know,
What
it was
happened?
a pro motorcycle. Will G has a 2007 Harley Street Bob.
Oh, really?
Street Bob? Is
Yeah.
that what that says?
Yeah.
I don't even know what that means. Street Bob.
So you
It
can pay-
sounds bad.
Pay for more cruises? No.
Street
I was
Bob.
looking at one that was up in Hartford.
Does
here.
it bob on like the
No,
sea? Can
no.
it bob on on the
There was
ocean?
one for sale up in
Speaking of
Hartford
bobbing?
here for about $3,000
Oh.
with 3,000 miles. So.
Oh, speaking of bobbing, did
deal.
you guys hear about the guy that caught a huge fish off the end of a cruise ship and
Was
got
his
a
name Bob?
but
was
he
the fish's
got
name Bob?
thrown off of the cruise ship and won't be able to return to that cruise line. So
Because he
anyway,
caught a fish on the
it's
ship?
old news, but off the side of the ship, and yeah. Anyway, off the side of the big ship. You're not supposed to fish off the side of the ship.
A fish named Bob.
Oh man! All right. Oh, Brian from Howie Cruises
I don't know
also
how Bob got
uncelebrate
in there.
the.
Sorry, Bobs. I don't know how they got in.
All right, you read that comment again.
We're on celebration this week, too. 4 days. Woo!
I want to know what you guys think of that ship.
Which ship?
That's our next cruise celebration.
Our
And-
next cruise?
Yes, is on the celebration.
Oh, I thought you were saying we were celebrating and the name of the ship was on our next cruise. That would be a great name for a ship.
I think he's
On
lost
our
it.
next cruise.
All right, so the topic for tonight, I was thinking, this is what I was thinking in my head.
Uh-oh.
What's going on was to finish out the excursion talk, because we never did finish our talk about our excursions. Like for us, we
Okay.
had kind of asked everybody kind of what their favorites were, but I thought we would finish out that excursion talk, and then I have another topic, but I don't think there's going to
Am
be
I
enough
on the
time.
right track?
I'm sorry, hey Fordman, aka Kenneth Oakes. I know we haven't gotten much to cruise chat at all. Tony G, 1975. Bring on the non-group
What's
cruise.
a non-cruise?
Non-group cruise. Okay, there's
How
a
is it
history.
a non-group cruise?
There's a history,
Isn't
and
there
I
gonna be
need
any
to
groups on the
explain
cruise?
this. I need to explain this to people who don't get.
Cruise-plain it.
I'm going to cruise-plain it. I'm not going to explain it. I'm going to cruise-plain it because this is not mansplaining or cruise. This is cruise-plaining. I almost said it wasn't cruise-plaining. Okay, let's explain this. So the non-group cruise started off with the Whatevs cruise from Josh and Michelle from Adventures
A
Ahead.
what cruise?
Whatevs cruise, and it's the style of cruising that Josh and Michelle had talked about for a long time.
The what?
Whatevs.
What else?
WHATEVS. Whatevs. It's kind of like
Whatevs.
whatever,
Oh.
but it's
okay.
like abbreviated. Whatevs.
Yeah.
So,
Not like manscaping.
no, not manscaping. Not man.
Rob and Jan King Cruise. Why are you going off? Why did you distract her that way?
All right. So whatevs cruising is, see, I came right back. So I think my brain power is on tonight. So
We haven't come back yet.
mansplain it, says Mugs and C's. Hey.
Whatevs. Okay, whatevs. Okay, yeah.
Whatevs. So whatevs is a style of cruising where you cruise, you don't really overplan. You just go and take it and do whatever you feel like at the time. And so you have a very fluid way of experiencing the cruise. You don't have your undies in a bundle. You kind of
Is that a
let,
different kind of cruise?
yeah, it's just like, yeah, the undies in a bundle. That's the miserable kind of cruise. That's when you get disappointed at every turns and you complain loudly to
Okay.
customer service and you're a real pain in the
I've had a couple of
patootie.
those.
So we don't want to be the pain in the patootie kind of
What's a
cruising.
patootie?
Patootie is a behind. If you guys don't know what a
Is it a
patootie
kind
is,
of
it's an
behind?
aft.
Okay.
Don't
Okay.
get your undies in a knot. That's
Okay.
right.
How
So
do you do that?
see, Rob and Jan can cruise. That's always how we cruise. So you just kind of enjoy doing what you want at the moment. You don't have to be together all the time, but you just enjoy being on vacation. So like they have a rule where if their headphones are on, don't try to, socialize with them. Let them have their space. They've done a couple of these whatevs cruises, and then they went into the non-group cruise. And it was kind of like a style of having a group of friends come together and cruise, but not have like planned events. And that was kind of, from what I understand, that's the history. I know I'm using my hands a lot.
It's okay.
What is with my using my hands
I'm just
so much?
repeating it for those who are needing to catch up on the chat.
Why do I use my hands so much? So that I'm going way into too much detail. I'm sorry, you guys, but this is the history of the non-group group cruise. So the non-group group cruise was a group of people, a group of friends who came together to just kind of hang out, have that whatever sort of cruising style, not have planned events. And this is a huge non-group group cruise, but it's become actually a group cruise because there are events and there's t-shirts. It always was like, Josh was always like, I'm not getting the t-shirt. There should be no t-shirts for these group cruises.
We're not wearing any shirts.
Now there's t-shirts, made, and there's events made, and
I'm not doing it. It's a non-cruise.
That's so it's interesting, but we're on this non-group group cruise because we wanted to sail with so many of these people. There's like 100 people on this group cruise.
Just 100.
Like that are going to be friends that I totally want to cruise with. It's less big than the Vloggers Extravaganza as far as the people that are, the
100
group.
people on the celebration.
But
we're going to have the ship to ourselves.
No, we won't. Oh my gosh. Look at Daniel said we booked the celebration independently. So it's a non-group cruise. But for us, it turned out to be a big group cruise that Julie and Brian and others are on. Yes, that's the thing about this cruise community, that when you start connecting with people, there's a big chance that other people are going to be able to be on your sailing. And that's all the more fun, in my opinion.
Read this.
Me?
Yes.
If your undies are in a bundle, they're either on the floor and you're wearing too large undies. No. If your undies are in a bundle, they're up your crack. That's what that means,
What?
Wanda.
No.
Yes, they're like you're wearing them Speedos. They're like string bikini style, and that's not very comfortable. So anyway, that's what I always envision. I don't know.
I have no clue.
They're in like all the wrong edges, and you. Okay, well, I won't go into any more detail on that. That has nothing to do with
We didn't need to go into that detail.
What? I mean,
What's in this?
That's apple cider. It's merely apple cider. It might have a little fermentation to it, but it's very good and nutritious and delicious.
It would be fun to go on a Hawaii cruise again.
Oh yes, with a group. I would love to have a big group. Go to Hawaii. Embarkation Nation is going to have be on the same cruise with us to Hawaii next year, says Ramen Jan can cruise. Oh, wow. I know Daniel feels I'm sorry with the undies comments. I'm sorry. Boardman says I'm not touching these comments. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. Well, we've succeeded with not talking about much of anything. And now it's got the comments, hashtag up your crack. That's what I figure is what that expression means to me. That's what that means.
Yes.
So, Hawaii has a lot of sea days or no casino. What does that mean?
I don't know.
A lot of casino days, Daniel. So,
but the casinos I hear aren't that great.
The casino was it was okay. It was kind of small, but we went on a kind of a smaller ship because we went to Hawaii on Miracle, which was an awesome ship. I really enjoyed it. So, Party on the Sea wants to know what the apple cider recipe is. It's basically just hard apple cider. It's out of a bottle, Eric. It's no recipe. I'm not like Betsy from Beach Please. I don't have Nancy's Cocktail Corner or anything like that. Look at Cruising for Food said there's nothing wrong with the undies talk. See, at least we're not talking poop, right? Oh my gosh. Okay, back to excursions. Finish out the excursions. So some of the very fun excursions that we had way in the past were called Giving Back with a Purpose. Do you remember doing those?
Yes, a couple of them.
And those were Carnival cruises.
I think we were one of the first couples to come off of the cruise ship with more luggage than what we came onto the ship with.
Yes.
And they were like,
suitcases.
"Are you disembarking?
Yeah.
Are you leaving the ship?" And then
But they let us get off that time, and then,
yeah.
After the pandemic,
Yeah.
they got all funny with us leaving with a suitcase.
I think we
of
started something
donations.
with that because we kind of broke the rules for them.
I don't know. They wanted to
Yes.
make sure we weren't disembarking or like trying to escape to a different country. You know, I think that's part of the whole trying to, you know, make sure that we don't, you know,
Yes.
whatever, that we're not criminals.
Yes.
All of that.
Robin Jankin Cruise. We love Miracle. We're sailed on her a few times, and we'll be doing a B2B Hawaii and Alaska next April on her. Well, that is awesome. You know, when the Miracle goes
so
on like a
nice.
2-day cruise, they actually call those Miracle Whips.
What does B2B mean?
Bed to breakfast?
No, it's back to back.
Oh, okay.
You know, that is something that I want to talk about, but I'll talk about it maybe next week. The difference between being a new cruiser and being a little bit more experienced. Derek and Gregory, hello. Thank you for being here. But
they've been listening.
Yes. So the one thing we really liked about that Giving Back with Purpose, it gave us a really, really nice tour. You got to eat authentic foods.
Yes.
You got to like tour the city.
You got to meet real people that were on the island.
Actual like people that were living that life.
Not like the cruise people.
You know, the fake people. You know? But no, you got to see a little taste of like the authentic food and the authentic lifestyle. Got to do like a church tour, orphanage tour, give to the orphanages. And they actually do, instead of a lot of the tours where Carnival takes like all of the money or most of the money, they state that, like 60% or something like that, 70% goes to that like orphanage or charity.
Yeah.
So
and,
it just gives you that warm, fuzzy feeling because when we started, we feel like cruising is such a extravagance, and we see the crew working so hard, and sometimes it makes us feel a little like how do we kind of deal with that? How do we justify? I'm trying to say, how do we justify what makes us so privileged to be able to cruise? Well, that's what I'm trying to say.
One of the other
it makes us feel like almost humbled and want to give back, like inspired to give back. I'm sorry, I can't verbalize it very well, but it's a luxury, and we don't want to take that. It's a luxury, and we don't want to take that too lightly, and we want to respect those people that are working so hard and those people that can't have the luxury that we are having. I know it's so hard to explain, but it's very emotional to us, and that makes us feel a little bit like we're able to support the community and all of that.
One of the things that people don't understand is that a lot of the islands that you go to, it's very difficult to live on the islands because things are more expensive. When everything has to come to the island on a ship to there's that extra expense of getting it there.
You see the differences,
and it's difficult for people
islands
to be able to get to do things and to have things. So a lot of times when you're on the island and you're doing all these wonderful things, you tend to think that life on the island is all these wonderful things.
Yeah, that's a good point too.
And so we wanted to experience it a little bit more raw, understand a lot of what the people were going through there, so that we can have a little bit more
just a snippet of a vision,
And I know I play a crazy person on YouTube, and I am that, but to a large extent, we do try and understand our fellow human being in this, and try and be there for them and listen to what's going on. Sometimes people just need to be heard. It's not so much about fixing the things that are there. That's one of the things when we were in Rwanda that they really tried to teach us a lot. We don't need your money. We don't need your stuff. What we need is we need you to be present in our lives so that you can help us get through to be better people, to be to a better
Kind of come
side of it.
together
Yeah.
as fellow human beings.
Because when you
and
just
have
provide that
support.
stuff or you provide money, sometimes you're taking away from the local
Well,
economy.
the work too, even
Right?
like going over there and working, that's not what they wanted. When we took a
Yep.
mission trip to Rwanda,
They didn't want us to come and do stuff
they
for
don't
them.
want us to take their work from them.
Correct.
They wanted us to support them, like with being fellow humans and
Yep.
praying with them. And
Buy them the lumber, but don't
So
necessarily
Derek
put
and-
the shack up.
Derek and Gregory said, like supporting the locals and the businesses.
Exactly.
So I'm
Exactly,
sorry, I know
Brittany.
that we've kind of taken a serious turn, but it is kind of serious. It's good to think about, and it's not bad conversation
Yes.
to have. So
Being able to make pillowcases for the children.
there you go,
Roatan
Jamie
Church,
Wilhite.
right? And
Absolutely.
Roatan,
Oh my gosh, Jamie, how many pillowcases did you give away to the children of
Yes.
Roatan? You're just amazing.
Well, and
so
Roatan has a
amazing.
great mission that's going on there with, right?
Yeah. With Real Deal Roatan.
Yeah.
Johan.
Johan.
Daniel did an excursion in Punta Cana where we stayed at the Hard Rock there, and wow, that really showed how the locals really live.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
love that. Yeah. And showing appreciation to the
She
crew.
says 50.
Oh my gosh, 50 pillowcases.
Yep.
That is
Yep.
amazing, Jamie. Besides all the pillowcases that you gave to so many people on that Vloggers Extravaganza cruise, you really, really did. Amazing. Amazing. And I think that part of humanity is generosity and being
Yep.
able to give back. So those were really special excursions that
Yep.
we would really recommend. Really enjoyed
Yep.
them.
So when you get an opportunity to do that, to just kind of live a day in the life of somebody who's on the
Mhm.
islands or in those areas, it's really good to try to get familiar with them. And if you can't do that while you're on the ship, YouTube is a great place to do that. There's a lot of great people who do that. There's one guy that I listen to, Paul, who does that just in the US. He goes to areas that you and I would probably never go and visit in the US, like, you know, areas where the gangs are the fiercest, or, you know, living with the Amish or that type of stuff, and just experiences what they really go through so that we can break down the misunderstanding of how, you know, how we are as people and that everything is the same. You know?
Yeah, thanks for letting us talk about this. I think
Yep.
it's important to remember that humanity and connectivity that we all have. I think that, you know, Derek and Gregory also mentioned connecting with the crew and showing them appreciation and not just treating them like lowers.
Yep.
Just really connection.
Yep.
I think it's so important. It's part of our, I don't know, it's kind of part of what makes us loving and giving and connection in fellow human beings. Anyway,
Yep.
that's
'Cause
my
we're-
thoughts on that.
we're all in the same boat. You know, a lot of people are jealous of somebody else who might be a higher status
It is
or something.
definitely easy to get.
You never
jealous
want
of
somebody
that.
else's life. You
Yeah.
never want it because you're never prepared for it. And their life is just as difficult as yours, just in a different way. I learned that so much when I was doing helping people try and figure out their budgets. You know, I worked with people who had $15 a month coming in, and people who had $150,000.
You did not work
yeah,
with
yeah, yeah.
people who made $15.
Well, I'm just saying
a
outside of the food and
month.
shelter,
Okay, that's what they had.
they're
above
living
and
on the
beyond.
street. They're not collecting any,
Okay.
right?
Mhm.
So, you know, you learn that everybody's the same. It's just we're struggling at different levels.
And Brian from How We Cruise likes to show their kids local culture wherever we go.
Yep.
Always support the locals, for sure, for sure.
Yep.
And you have to keep your head about you too. I mean, you have to realize that not everybody is in the same situation, so you have to make
Yep.
sure that you're using your travel smarts as well, and not get yourself in a stranded in a
Yep.
dangerous situation too. So
And
making
while
sure
we
that
might not be able to
it's not all just touchy-feely out in these wildernesses or in some of the third world countries too. So
and while we may not be able to retire till we're 99, we absolutely want to be able to help other people in other places
Yeah.
and connect and just be real with people, right? And so and that's, we have to remind ourselves when we've got some awesome privileges, even when we're in pain like I was, and now
Yeah.
without, you learn things by that, right?
Yeah, it is a journey, right?
is a journey,
It's a journey, and
right?
it's a, everybody has different
I understand
struggles.
chronic pain on a whole new basis.
Cruising for Food said
Right?
everybody
So-
has their struggles,
Yep.
and yeah, we're all equal. No one's better than
And
anyone
blessed
else. We all have
Amongst all of it.
value in different ways. I love that Jan can cruise. So I know that this took a serious turn, but
No!
this is part of us. So we really appreciate you guys, and thank you for hanging out. I didn't get to all the cruise chat, but we kind of circled around the cruise chat as we connected about why Anthony shouldn't get a
We
motorcycle.
like to have fun, right? And everybody does. So
Yes.
everybody wants
And
to have
that's
fun.
part of what
Right?
connects us too.
Yep. So
So
trying to have fun with the locals is always a good thing too, right?
because they like to have fun too. Oh
Exactly.
my gosh. And it doesn't
Yep.
have to take much. It can be,
Yep.
just gymnastics or, like cartwheels. Who can do the best cartwheel?
Exactly.
Which won't be me.
It will be me on a motorcycle
Oh my gosh. Oh, look at
as I jump the Grand Canyon.
No, Daniel Field said we used to do these big jackpot group cruises, and the host always took all his super chats, did a donation to the local boys and girls clubs as a group. It was one of the things we anticipated. That's
It is. It's
awesome.
very cool.
Thank you so much, you guys, for hanging out. Our hour is done, and
Yes.
we really appreciate our time together. Thank you so much. Safe travels, you
Our
guys.
time is done and the day is through.
Oh no,
And
what is
we'll
this?
have more.
Oh, that's
ideas
Mr.
for
Rogers.
you.
Oh my gosh. Oh no, not more
You'll have
songs.
things we want to talk about. I will too. Safe travels.
God bless you guys. Bye bye. Mr. Rogers.